Today's story is one that has left fans heartbroken and stunned. The truth about Anne Burrell is finally out, and it's far more emotional, complex, and shocking than anyone expected. Anne Burrell, the fiery, spiky-haired chef who brought flavor to our screens for decades, passed away at just 55 years old. Known for her commanding presence on Worst Cooks in America, her bold laugh, and that signature platinum hair, Anne was much more than a TV personality. Behind the scenes, she was a woman of ambition, passion, and private struggles that only a few ever saw. The truth is, Anne was found unresponsive in her Brooklyn home in mid-June, and while the official cause of death is still under investigation, authorities suspect a possible overdose. Friends close to her confirmed that nearly 100 different pills were discovered in her apartment, raising serious concerns that Anne may have been silently battling personal demons. For someone who appeared so full of life on screen, this truth has been hard for fans and colleagues to process. What makes this even more emotional is that just the night before her tragic passing, Anne was out performing comedy improv with friends. She was laughing, glowing, and showing no signs of distress. That's what makes this story so haunting. She was hiding her pain behind the same smile that made millions fall in love with her. Anne wasn't just a TV star. She was a classically trained chef who studied in Italy, worked alongside culinary legends, and opened her own restaurant. She published best-selling cookbooks, mentored amateur chefs, and helped people believe that anyone could cook like a pro. She also recently embraced a new chapter in her life after marrying Stuart Claxton, becoming a loving stepmother and embracing her role as a wife and homemaker, something that brought her visible joy. But while the public saw her success, her private life told a different story. Close friends say she had struggled with isolation, anxiety, and the pressure of always being on. She had dealt with family issues and an overwhelming workload that, at times, drained her emotionally. Some believe she simply didn't have the space to slow down and breathe. Since her passing, tributes have poured in from every corner of the culinary world. Famous chefs, former contestants, and heartbroken fans have shared stories of how Anne inspired them, how she made them laugh, how she made food exciting, and how she made them feel seen. But many fans are now furious that the network didn't do enough to honor her legacy, calling their tribute cold and disrespectful. They believe Anne deserves more. And honestly, they're not wrong. Anne Burrell was a powerhouse, in the kitchen and on screen, but also a woman who quietly carried the weight of her world. Her legacy isn't just about the meals she made, but the lives she touched. The truth is out, and it's beautiful, heartbreaking, and unforgettable.